here we can have come across the watering hole. As you can see in here, there is a large alligator. This is a new species of dinosaur, a Dinosaurus. It's a large species of hadrosaur. It's one of the largest species of hadrosaur. And then here we have a small Henotus, which was a large turtle. Henotus mostly lived in salt water, but this one must have been blown by a humongous storm, making the entire island soggy and wet. Over here we could see a predator coming to the watering hole. It's Claw, the Utah raptor. He is here at this watering hole, which is one of the few, and since it's been raining recently, it's quite a good area. He begins to take a drink of the water. He's also extremely hungry, and that Dinosaurus would make a good meal. The Dinosaurus continuously tries finding a place to drink. The Henotus would be an excellent prey item since it's extremely small and would not risk an injury, but he must act fast, for the alligator is quite hungry as well. The alligator has scored a kill. He pulls the Henotus up onto land to check his prize. Successful kill. He begins to feed on it. Claw must act fast, for he needs something to feed on. He continuously drinks. But the Dinosaurus sights the humongous Megaraptor finally, and knows that this is not very good. The Dinosaurus begins going into the water. She digs up the ground, trying to find roots that are buried under the dirt. The Claws has to act fast. He bites the huge dinosaur on the tail. This alerts everything. He pins the humongous dinosaur under the ground by pushing his head onto the dinosaur and drowns it. Thankfully, his prey will not become rotten, for it being in the water makes it moist and easier to eat, since it's so soggy. For Dinosaurs have thick skin. Look, alligator does not like this, and sees this as a bad thing. For he will not be able to get to he attempts to get to his Henotus. It was successful, but he usually eats his prey underwater. But what he doesn't know is that the Henotus was still alive. The Henotus quickly makes a dash for the mud and sinks into this murky water. He had only bitten the shell and was trying to peel the skin off the shell. The Henotus' shell is very, very weak now, but he cannot find the Henotus. Although the Henotus is just sitting right in the water, this alligator cannot see it. Claws must be very cautious, for the alligator wants a piece of this Dinosaurus. smash into the side of the alligator's head. The alligator is getting weaker, for they are driving farther and farther away from the small tide pool. Claws grabs the alligator by his nose and pins him onto the ground. But the alligator is extremely strong. He uses his sharp toe claws to rip into the back of the alligator. He goes right through his claw's leg. It's a gory battle. But the alligator has tripped claws, but this doesn't stop him for long. He bites into the nose of the alligator and soon kills it. The alligator is lying on the shore, dead. He now claims his prize, the Dinosaur. But what he doesn't know is this tide pool will not last for very long.